Greetings. Hopefully everybody's doing all right. Let me check my levels. Yeah, my levels are good. I also have the microphone right in my face, so that helps. Hopefully everybody's having a lovely Thursday. Let's pop this up a little bit. It's a little better. Oh, 8 concurrent viewers for my little sketch stream. Awesome. 10, 11. Hopefully y'all are doing wonderful today. Hey, Trust, how you doing? Nice to see you here on a Thursday afternoon for me. I'm going to be just drawing some Knotwork with Procreate today. This is kind of weirdly angled. One sec. Which way should I go with this? Yeah, that feels better. Feels a little better, even though there's all blackness, just blackness. I'm gonna be doing some. Hey, Zulu Master, how you doing? I'm gonna be doing some drawing with Procreate today. We're pretty much just gonna dive into it pretty soon. If you guys have any questions, I'm not a Procreate expert, but like most things, I make it work for me. So I'm very happy with my iPad Pro, which is the only Apple thing I own. My iPad Pro, and hopefully it'll stay that way because I hate iPhones. Make sure you are ready to go here. I don't know if any of you use Procreate right now, but it's a great little piece of software. Yeah, my head is gigantic on this, but whatever, it's all good. I don't really even need it on this, but is what it is. So, you know, actually, my hand drawing on stuff would be good too. I forgot to put that cam on. Should I? Really quickly? Is it going to be difficult? I don't think it will be too difficult, honestly. One sec. Actually, it might be a little weird. I have looked at Maori art, but I do not draw Maori art. Yeah, there'll be another stream tomorrow, I assume. I just felt like doing this today. I don't know if the hand cam is the best plan. I'm gonna make it happen anyways. You guys can just watch me lurk around in the background and see if I can get it going right away. This probably isn't gonna work very well, given the angle. Screw it. I don't need a hand cam. I'll just talk you guys through it, I guess. Can I do a poll in this? I should just do, like, should I set up the... great poll. Look at that. Wonderful. So, we'll just get ourselves organized here before we go. I think we need a yes. Like, I think yes, personally. It might take me a second to lock it up here, but I think that's always handy, but who knows? We'll see. Well, Red Wolf, thank you for becoming a supporter. One of the fastest supporter... I shouldn't look here when I'm talking. I should look over here. One of the fastest ever to start the stream. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. How much of a pain in the butt is this going to be? Boom, up onto there. Just ignore me while I ramble. We are going to do the hand cam. You guys can all freaking wait. I wish I was more organized, but it should take me like a couple minutes just to set it up. So, let's make it happen. Ignore me while I crawl around like a lunatic. Here we go. Nothing to see here. I literally have to tighten this with a weird system so it doesn't slip around these metal poles I have up here, so it's a bit of a strange process. But it's not too bad. I'd love to be somebody tuning into the stream for the first time right now. I think it would be pretty funny. Let's make this happen. Boom. Now watch my giant head get in the way here. Let's see, what do we got? Do we have it? We got, that's 2. That's 4. Oh, look at that. It's like I know what I'm doing. It's like I know what I'm doing. What can I say? See, that wasn't too hard. And pull. Good. And now we can swap around if you guys want to ask questions, whatever. Anyways. Oh my god, 33 concurrent viewers. You didn't miss anything last week. I've just decided I just do whatever I want to do. And today we're doing a stream on a Thursday because I need to do some sketching. So, last week I showed how to do some Illustrator and Photoshop stuff to make patterns. I'm like huffing and puffing from standing on a table. Oof, that's not good. Glad to have you here, Suzanne. Thanks for stopping in. Hopefully my table isn't too shaky. We've got an okay angle. Am I going to get all in the way? You know, honestly, probably really the camera should be on over my left shoulder. But we'll switch it around every once in a while and make it useful. Let me get rid of my face. Nobody needs it right now. So, we are going to do some Viking Celtic-y type knotwork stuff on this Sporran pattern I did last time on Friday. And it's going to be probably just knotwork. Maybe we'll do something serpenty, but maybe this is what we're going to do. We're going to do something serpenty here, like a pair of serpents, because I like it. Like, this is a Sporran, and I think Celtic knotwork, more than Viking knotwork, is very uniform and almost mathematical in its structure at times. So I'm going to do like, there'll be like a serpent here and a serpent here, and maybe like little twirly tails. And here I'll do just some like regular knotwork. So I'm done. That's the end of the stream. Thank you for stopping in, everybody. Appreciate it. Make sure you use these tips for next time. And I'm looking at the camera as if you guys can see me. All right. So, first things first, we need to cheat. Jack says, hey dude, mega inspirational, glad to be here. Probably going to be a bunch of new people here because it's Thursday. Remember that you can become a member. It's $1.99, and yeah, remember, you can become a member. It's $1.99. You get emojis. You guys flash some emojis. You get a green name. There's a bunch of people that aren't green names in here. What can I say? I should just stream every... Should I just stream every day? No, I'd never get any videos done, honestly. So, yeah, $1.99. Become a supporter. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I was going to do some members-only stream. Haven't done that yet. You get my undying thanks. What else was there? That's about it, really. Some emojis. You get to help support a creator. Anyways, on to the task at hand, which involves me hitting the wrong button here. What is this button? Oh, that's just the... Okay, so that's kind of a cool button. But... And that... Okay, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to brighten the this camera. It's too dark. Brightening camera. Too dark. Let's go. Let's go. Brighter. Brighter. There we go. That's much better. I would love to see some Fenrir art. Lee, if anybody was here for my the wolf I was drawing on stream before, I am super slow. I am super slow at everything. Super slow at everything. But knotwork I'm pretty quick at. If I'm going to do, I think, unless I practice it a bunch more, if I'm going to do any animals on stream, I'm going to have to practice, yeah. Practice. Way beforehand. Because it was like, how to teach Magnus how to draw a wolf last time because I was just having problems, and people in stream were helping, which was actually kind of entertaining, honestly, but not something I want to do very much. So it's going to be serpents and knotwork today, which isn't the most exciting thing in the world, but whatever. Radwolf, I was going to do this stream a lot earlier, actually. I was thinking of starting a stream at 9 a.m., but I did not, obviously. Here we are. We've got our pattern that I've turned into a JPEG and imported into my Procreate gallery here with all my little bits and baubles, all my sketches. And we are going to start. I don't know why it bugs me that this is like this. I'm going to start sketching this like this. And we're going to cheat. We're going to put a drawing guide on it. So first we're going to put a drawing guide on that, and then we're going to edit the drawing guide and make sure that we've got assisted drawing on, and the symmetry is vertical? No. Yeah, vertical. So we can move this line. So anything I draw on this side of the line, this weird line here, is going to mirror it with the same distance from the line on the other side. So what we want to do is we want to drag the little buddy over here and try not to shake too much as we let it go. Come on, come on. Fail. I wonder if there's like a different shortcut for making sure you don't screw that up. Close enough. I think it's a little to the left. It'll be okay. So now when we... That's white. That white doesn't help. Oh, that's an eraser. Boom. Now when we do this, we've got our mirror, right? That helps. Knotwork is great for your product. I appreciate that. Hey, Leah, I would do animals. I had a little spree where I was doing animals, but I need like drawing resources. I need to better prepare for that kind of stuff. And also specifically on this pouch, I wanted it to be more Celtic-y knotwork, you know, structured knotwork. So we're going to do, maybe it'll be like this. It'll like come down into here a bit, but this is generally the space it's gonna fill. This is made to have like a concho snap here. So we want to kind of try and avoid that. Not a huge deal, but so if that's kind of our space. That's all right. Which phase is this on? Hey, Darkly Sown, how you doing? So really, it's just going to be drawing. It's like trying to figure out. It's a little too thick, maybe. Let's clean this up a little bit, so I have the space to do it in my rough like scribbles. I kind of know the general idea here. Let's see. Let's make it a little more structured or a little more messy. You be the judge. And it's nice that you can just turn Procreate like this, and your drawing guide obviously stays the same. If you're an artist that makes a lot of mistakes, man, the drawing tablet is amazing. It's really increased my ability to draw. All right. You know, I wouldn't necessarily always do it like that and like rough it out, the space, but just for the sake of this, I'm going to do that. So then I'm going to drop the size a little bit over here. And really you can, this might be a little silly and basic, but you can just kind of, if you're not 100% sure and you want to try and find something, you can just kind of start your pencil and go and try and find stuff, you know? And I'll do this a lot. Like I'm trying to find, I want enough space. I don't want the lines to all like cross at the same point. I want to find some space. I don't really like the two circles, honestly. Let's just back that right out of there. If anything, I would want them to be more like ovals or something. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. What else have I done here? Okay, so a mistake I've done already, which I forgot about, is I didn't put another layer. So we're going to do another layer, and we're going to add that drawing guide again, because you can see I'm erasing all these little hexes, which are from the pattern that I took a screenshot of. And we want it to be nice and clean, so let's just do it's just a drawing guide. It's right back in there. We're on our other layer. Yeah, we're on our other layer, and we can scribble. Okay, that makes way more sense. Moving on. So it's you know, it's just a process. Trying to figure out what you want to do. Nah, it's kind of butterfly-y. Don't like it. What's everybody up to this week? You home from work, working, not working, arting. I wonder if I can just let's do this as well. Just take that down a little bit. Doesn't really need to be that crazy on me. All right, let's see. Let's be a little more structured here and try and find something. Well, that's a little weird. I haven't drawn in a bit here. I could cross those, but we're not going to. We are going to bring these across, though. And I'm constantly trying to find like some kind of equal space a lot of the time. So at least at the beginning, like you can tell that everything is kind of spaced nicely. It's not all bunched up. That's my initial goal when I'm doing this kind of stuff. And really, I want it to get as close to this line as possible. And when I make the lines thicker, I'll probably fiddle with that and make that happen. I don't like that. Going across straight like that is going to look weird. And what if I come back through this? This is tight, but this is not too bad. It's kind of cool. And I could come down here and do another one of those little loop-de-doops. I'm finally starting my leather apron. Going to use one of your wolf pictures on it. That's awesome, Rad Wolf. I caught COVID last week, says Darkly. So I'm isolating in my bedroom away from the roommates so they don't get it. COVID is not fun. I have not had COVID yet, and that sounds like it is the shits. Greetings, Okami. How you doing? Looking back here. Pushing out some sheets for a residential project. Alex is handing in final work for my architect qualification. Got you on while I format my final pieces. Very cool, very cool. Trust says, love the serpent and boar video. You should do more of these just sketching videos in general. I wish I was a much better artist because I think I would have more to offer you guys. As is, it feels like every single time I'm doing a bit of a newbie thing, you know, like I'm doing some Knotwork, which is pretty basic, and yeah, so is what it is. Anyways, enough about me whining about myself. Now, if we want to, we can grab this. Why is it so weirdly lopsided? Did I touch something over here? Odd. Anyways. I'm just going to put that back where it was. There. We can do... Where is it? Where's my warp? Distort. Is that it? No. One moment while I figure my... Oh, there's the warp. It's right there where it says warp. You can do warp and do an advanced mesh, which is really cool. Now, granted, it's not going to mirror it, but we can bring it up to our space where we, you know, we can play with it. Let me just fix something really quick, though. The problem with it right now is the mesh is off-center. So I don't know what I've done over here. Like this seems weird to me. It shouldn't be like that. So beep beep. I'm just gonna fudge my way through it. Okay. That's not bad. Want to bring that down, but push this up. Can we do this here? Like you can do that kind of thing where I'm pushing both these into those corners. Pull this out. This may like be ridiculous when I'm done with it. We'll see. But I'm gonna give it a shot because why not? That looks all right. I like it. Now, what I would do here, if we're oh, that's a little all right, not totally. And bring this one down, this one up. Better. Anyways, I'm gonna read the chat again. A lot of great names in this chat. Make sure you like become a supporter because it's I don't know. I need like a cue card for my spiel emojis. Yeah. Become a supporter, green name. It means I can do more of these streams because without the support of you guys, I should be working on other things. Just the truth. It's just the truth here at Dark Horse Workshop. All right, so we've got this, and we're gonna make this layer a little. Take the opacity down because we don't need the whole thing. And then we're going to once again pick a new layer, and we're gonna make sure that we've got our drawing guide on. Turn it on. It's just a drawing. Now, I know we warped that, and I actually didn't think about this while we were doing it. We warped this, which means it's not even totally, but now it will be because we were mirroring it and doing our inking, quote unquote inking. Hey James, if it wasn't for chicken scratches, I would not be an artist because that's how I doodle a lot. So. I changed my thing to the, where is it? Inking. Studio Pen. Yeah, that's what I use. So we just got to make sure those are both on Studio Pen. That's on Studio Pen. And then I put my eraser on Studio Pen as well. It should already be here, but maybe I just haven't used it in a while. Studio Pen. Then we've got, oh, that's on eraser. We've got this kind of stuff going on. We're ready to do some better lines. So I'm going to just switch over to this one because it's nice to be able to use it. Put my little face up there again. So really it's just repeatedly trying to make your lines nice and checking the thickness of them. You know, something like that. Needs to be a little thinner, I think. And I don't really need to do it all in one go. That's a little silly. That was nice and smooth. Not exactly on, but you can tell it's not exactly mirrored anymore because we were warping it, which is fine. I'm not worried about it. Once again. Again, not exactly on the lines. Not worried about it. And you can hold it and see how the curve kind of became perfect. On Procreate, you can just hold your line. So if I go like that, I'll just do a quick example. You do this. Oh, that'll screw it up maybe. Oh, see, there. Made it perfect if I held it. But perfect isn't always exactly what you want as far as the lining up goes. Oh, sorry, and there's one other thing you can do. Let me just show you. You can take it, you can curve it, and okay, it's gonna make it perfect, and then you can move it. So this is just me moving my pen around the top surface. Let's see if I can just, yeah, right there. So I've held it, and now I'm moving my pen around. Thanks for becoming a supporter, Darkly. Really appreciate it. So that is a useful thing. Get in here with my little eraser. Now we're gonna have to do a bunch of over and under stuff later. So I'm not too worried about the stuff right now. But that's like the basic design we were going for. Now we're gonna have to do our second line. This is a little weird here, I guess. I'm not that worried. Well, obsessing about little details. Oh, I forgot about Inktober. I should have gotten on that train. Oh well. Anyways. So, now we got to do our other lines. And sometimes everything is great. Sometimes it's not. And me doing this thicker is on purpose. I like the lines to change a little bit. In theory, I may look at it and go, that's terrible. Come on, let's go. Woo, right into that, that's not good. I'm gonna do this instead. And this here is not gonna work out because of how tight this line is here. So I'm gonna have to just fudge it and then erase it. So this is gonna come around and link up here as the outside edge of this line. Then I'm just going to erase this away. Whoa. Erase this away. Jesus. I should turn off the tap for erase on this because it's never really very handy. The one thing I don't like about Procreate is, or the iPad, is the pen is fiddly when you're trying to erase stuff because, not erase stuff, when you're switching. You can see here it switches to eraser and then I tap it. Oh, you can't see that at all. Never mind. See, it switches to eraser up here, blue. And then I go, no. There. So it's not very, you gotta be very distinct. Anyways. Don't like that. Don't like that either. How can I get this better? Just a weird curve. Let's just start up here. And then come back over here and do this. I don't really need to be fiddling with this right now. But anyways. Going back to read a little bit. James Dean, Procreate does not have a vector. It's not vector. I'll do all this artwork and then I'll convert it to a vector. I'll do an image trace in Illustrator if I need to use it for vector. Lee says, to be honest, I wouldn't want exact. Norse art wasn't done on a PC, but it is done on a PC. Because I'm not doing historical Norse art, I'm doing my Norse art, which is done on a computer. Which I would not be able to do otherwise, because it would just take me way too long. And I used to do some stuff like, I did it with a pencil and eraser. Also not what they did. This wouldn't have looked like this, also. There's lots of things that go into like it not being, like all the guys that are doing Norse art nowadays that is doing amazing Norse artwork. A lot of guys I follow, like Sean Perry and Northern Black, Blackhand Nomad, and all those guys, they all do modern Norse art. So it's all got their modern twist on it already, and they all use digital. Not all. They sometimes use digital stuff. So also for me, like I was saying earlier, this is a Sporran, and I find Celtic artwork to be more structured than Viking, like Norse artwork. There's more mirrored stuff, etc., etc. I want this to widen up here, but this is going to be a little weird when we get this down to this point. But I'm going to start here, and we'll figure it out. Whoa, going too wide. Whoops, too big. Yeah, like, if I was going to do it, not on an, like, what am I using, what am I drawing on, like, what kind of paper, what's the period art utensil that I'm using, what exact specific, like, am I doing a very, very specific Ernie's style or Mammon or, you know, those kind of things. So mine is very much an interpretive, it's the interpretive dance of Viking artwork. So, is what it is. But hey, if that's what you want, that's your thing, that's fine. That's fine. Like, I'm not gonna be all on your case about it. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. We got this. We're gonna come down here. We're gonna do the same thing we did on the other side, where we kind of fudge it a bit. Like, this is gonna be here, and then we're gonna recreate the edge on the inside a little more. And we're going to do a little erase. The interpretive dance of Viking artwork, seen here at Dark Horse Workshop. People do different things for artwork, Lee. I have no problem with digital art. That's the future we're in right now, is the digital world. It doesn't have to be exact, and in fact, it's not really exact. It's exact. It's gonna be close to exact in how it's mirrored, but you can see all my little fucking imperfections. The bonus here is that when I screw something up and erase it 100 times, it's not destroying my paper. I don't like the curve here, though. I am going to bring this in a little more. Remove this. Also, the greatest thing about art is it's up to individual interpretation. We're going to have to do another little crossover here. We're going to go in like that, kind of. Let's bring it back and see if I can do a decent line. Look at that, that's all right. Whoop. Then we're just going to clear this out of here so we can make a proper line. Suddenly says, I am loving this tutorial, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. There's a few. Adobe has one that does some vector, I think. I think Adobe has an Illustrator program for art. I think I've actually tried it. Procreate's a lot easier for just sketching stuff, you know? So this makes it a little more user-friendly for me. And since I can convert it easily into vector in Illustrator later, I'm not worried about it. Because I like to draw. If you're drawing with vector stuff, it can get a little weird. Again, adjusting my nails are too long. This is getting silly. Which is funny because they're not really long at all. But all right, so we've got that. Now we're going to bring this through. Whoa, that was a little fast. Oops. So 3 fingers on this. I have it set to go redo, and 2 fingers is undo, undo, redo, undo. This is weird. I should be doing this. Is what I should be doing. There we go. Just had to get the right angle. I'm going to change this a little bit. Must trim my nails. So everybody in stream right now, there's gonna be more streams just because I'm like checking times to see what's good for people. Because I know there's a whole bunch of people that I have not seen even a chance to see these streams because of the time on Friday when I do them. That's a little low. That's okay, I guess. That looks all right. So we've got that all done up. It's looking all right. We can get rid of our bottom layer. Not totally though, because, well, we could. We don't need the under sketch, the rough. I'm going to read. Stacy, I do not have an Android non-Apple device, so I'm not sure. But I would hope that whatever, like I was saying earlier, this is my only Apple device is my tablet. I don't check it. Like I'll check it for email accidentally. It's not even on my Wi-Fi right now here at the studio. But this is the one that I dove into full bore. James says, where was it? For me, it's not really about having a vector file, but working in the vector format. 100% true. I think if you're quick with it, it's certainly, like I could take this into Illustrator and instead of doing an image trace, I could take the opacity down and be very careful in how I trace it all out with vector lines, and it would look very nice and crisp and way better than if I'm image tracing it, obviously. But this is just how I do it. This is just how I currently do it. I do want to change something here. I want another thicker line, so I'm going to just go in here and blast this out. Yeah. It's going to get a little weird, but I'm not that worried about it. I'll fix it up. Because I want to come in here with, I want this to be wider, just to be different. Little wobbly, little wobbly. Yeah, certainly is not the greatest camera angle. I'm gonna put it over here just for the hell of it now. Just for the hell of it. All right, so we're gonna pull this all the way up here, wider. Whoa, that's an eraser. There. Gonna hold it for the exact curve. And plop it in there. I like that better. In fact, it would be, I don't want to go back and redo everything, but I think it would be better in general if it was all like that. Just nice and wide. Yeah. Fix up some stuff. There's going to be a lot of let's just start doing this right now because I want to. All right, so we're going to turn our drawing guide off. I'm going to read the stuff. Hey Gary, there will be more streams that aren't Friday, so if you guys make sure your notifications are on, make sure it's set to all if you're interested in the streams, because there will be more as I want to get my streams out to more people. Or that's that, you know. All right, so we've got to start doing some repair work. I've turned the existing drawing guide off so I can start doing this kind of over-under action with my knots. And there's a chance that because this is just a big, like, crazy knot, that all your, like, in theory, you want over-under everywhere. It's over-under, over-under, over-under everywhere, no matter how it crosses. there's a chance, because it's just a big squiggle and there's no math put into play, they will over-under incorrectly in a spot. And we'll have to figure that out when we come to it. But for now, whee! Let's just... and fix these up along the way. Looks all right. So this has gone under, and now it's going to go over. And we have to have our assisted guide off, because in theory, it's all going to cross. Like, just based on that there's a center cross here that isn't, it's not mirrored, it's one cross. One is going one way, would mean that everything on the other side of this piece needs to be inverted in some way. So it almost always, unless you force it to not do it, it almost always has to switch around. So we've got our over here. So in theory, this will be under here, right? In theory. And if it's not, it has to be. So we'll just make it, we'll force it into existence. And we'll do that by cheating a little bit if we have to, or adding more lines. Well, it'll always be adding more lines, or subtracting lines, I guess. I've heard that Procreate is technically vector, but it converts it to pixels and gives you none of the tools to edit the vector. For what I have been told, it is so stupid. Maybe, I don't know, I haven't heard that. Haven't heard it, but I also haven't looked into it. I'm just screwing this up. Is that what's going on? Under, over, under again. Come on. Yeah, close enough. Under again. Oh, you can also do straight lines, and then it'll be a full straight line when you move it. So that's good for like stuff where you can start from on this edge, push out, keep it straight, and like kind of like trim off stuff. It's still a little too thick for that though. There we go. Anyways. I also think I changed the line thickness on this a little too strangely. A little wobbly. You can see it by the correction thing when you hold your stroke. As soon as you let it go, it converts to pixels. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. It could just be pixels here as well, couldn't it? Well, I guess it's all pixels in the end. Over, under. I need to trim my thumbnail. So yeah, it's coming along slowly. We just keep going at it, see where we can get it to. And hopefully everything works out. Won't take much longer. This is an under here. Dances with Aardvarks. What tablet are you running the Procreate on? I am running it on my iPad Pro from 2 years ago. 2 years ago. I think it's 2 years. iPad Pro, expensive tablet, but if you're doing what I'm doing, it's part of the process, part of the tools. I was really nervous about not like I wouldn't use it, but I use it. I need to use it more, but I definitely use it. So now this is kind of a popular stream. I wonder if it's more to do with getting out to new people, or the time of day, or the day itself. Not like crazy popular, just more popular than the last one. Maybe it's just the content. Could just be the content, obviously. The last time it was about how to make a pattern. Some people may not even care. Digital pattern, that is. Dolero says, hi, love your content. Continue your good work. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. This one goes over here. We're going under this other one, obviously. Slide that out. A little too much trimmage. Whoa. Getting there. Over, under, over, under, over. Take a little moment here. James says, this might save you some time or it might not work. If you converted the picture to a vector file, couldn't you use the vector erase to delete the inner lines? I don't know. I think they would all just become one line, so it would just... I guess you could. But also when you turn it into a vector, it's going to warp a little bit sometimes. But, I don't know. I just like this process. By the time I got it in there and screwed around with it, I'd fly through this pretty quick. And I can make adjustments on the fly. The lines are all still a little weird, you know, like I have to be playing around with them in parts. Like here, I don't like this. This is going under this, so this is going over this. Yeah, that vector thing may work. I think there's always a chance where I'm like gonna change it on the fly is the key, and I don't want to put it in something and then have to go export it and change it and then put it back in. Whoop. Under, over. Under. Under. Just doing 360s here, as one does. Reading, doing a little reading. 38 concurrent viewers. Look at you. You all got gray names, though. We need to get more members. We got 2 new members today so far, which is always amazing. But if you're looking for more streams like this, you want more content like this, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe. Anybody chatting here is already subscribed. And think about becoming a member where you get emojis and support the stream and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, there's another spiel. I will spiel whenever. No pressure, obviously. No pressure. But I would not be complete without the spiel. I know I thickened this lineup over here, but it looks kind of weird. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to go into my drawing guide. I'm going to turn the assisted drawing back on. And then I'm going to fix this because it's like an anaconda ate something. Like, what's happening here? That's a little better. I'll have to fiddle with the line again, but for now, better. Oops. All right, this goes under, so it's going to go over this. There will be more fixing when I just bring this through. Oh, lots of shoulder in that shot. Sorry, guys. For no reason, that tiny little bit. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Hey, Pink Spider, it's fine. I'm, no pressure. No pressure at all. Reading. All right, did that? Oh, we still got to do the side over here. This is going over, then under this. Oh. Make sure we turn our assisted drawing guide off. Otherwise, we're going to start erasing and drawing. Let's just make sure everything's good. Yeah. Under, over. I think I like the over the shoulder better. Even if I do muddy it a bit with myself. And it's kind of on the wrong side, like I was saying, but. Back to reading. Oh, let me show you guys a great book that I got recently. I might as well plug it. Oh, geez. I got this from Northern Black, who I helped advertise a Kickstarter they did on a bunch of Viking art books that they wanted to do. So yeah, this has got like lots of cool stuff in it. Yeah. Lots of cool inspirational stuff. Look at it. Very, very cool. Very cool. Anyways. Northern Black. All right, back to this. Where was I? Did this little bit over here. Do we have everything done? So now I gotta like stare at it. Something is wrong, obviously. Yeah, right here. So we've got, this goes over, and over again. So, but it looks like, is it gonna be one of those situations where I have to fiddle? But I have to fiddle a bunch. Well, this needs to be the other way for sure. Just gotta double check. Did I turn this back off? Ah, wrong button. There. Done. All right. So first of all, I want to fix this one. Adult coloring books are good. Nice. I've got enough art. I should release an adult coloring book. All right. So we're working our way towards whatever is screwed up here. Over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, over, under, under. It might be fine. I don't know. I'm just staring at it. Over, under, over, under, over. Oh, here. No. What did I see there? I saw something else. That's not right. That's not right. One sec. Under, over, under. Maybe it's fine. Well, that's rare. I think it's fine. That's good. Awesome. Well, there's that one. And I like to finish it up with like a little, these kind of things. It's just something I do. So I'll go like all over the place. Just because it's my little thing. Greetings, Bientje. And I also think going back to this, if this was crossed here, I think because there's 3 crosses in the middle, I think it wouldn't line up. But my math isn't great. I think, to me, that makes sense that everything wouldn't over-underwrite. There'd be a weird spot. But because it's an even cross, it's fine. So think about that. Obsessing for no reason. Whatever. Anyways. Do I have any screen burnout from drawing? Like my eyes? Or no? I am looking at a screen most of the day. This is the least of my worries. Or do you mean dead pixels on my tablet? Also no. Oh, excessive. There we go, over here. Seems good. I want to make sure the little round squiggles No, I don't think I haven't noticed any burnout on this yet. Is that a burnout? Is that just dirt? Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know. All right, get back into here. A little shaky, but a little shaky again with my crazy hands. These look a little weird to me, so we're gonna fix them up. Can you guys hear the sawing in the background? I'm curious. Bring this over more. A little better. Squiggle, squiggle, squiggle. James says, maybe a little off topic, but what would you do if you won the lottery? Let's say $40 million. $40 million. Whew. I would give most of it away. Probably. Half? More than half. 21 million. Is that after tax? I'd give most of it away. First of all, to help a bunch of friends of mine. I don't need $41 million. I don't think I'd do leather work anymore. I'd do something else. I'd probably just do game streams, honestly. As silly as that sounds. I like video games. Do game streams, travel. I know it's easy for me to say I would give away half of it without actually having it to give away, but that's a lot of money. You can change a lot of lives with that. You know, you can change a lot of lives with that, so. Something's bugging me about this still. All right. So that's that one. They're a little different, right? We got this one is, whoops. This one is definitely different than this one, which doesn't really matter. Yeah, but also with interest, if you just put it in a bank account, it would be more than that. Are there any Knotwork tools for Procreate? I have not seen any, but I haven't looked for any. So far, no. But that doesn't mean there aren't. So we've got the flap done. In theory, I guess we could do more to it. And I was thinking of doing some serpents on here. Which would mean that we need to do a another thing with another drawing guide. I can take it over here. Whoops. Let's just drag it. Reading. James, in Denmark we have negative interest. I'm sure you could find something where to put that money that doesn't have negative interest, that's for sure. You know? Oh, I was gonna get a new stool for this because this is the most uncomfortable freaking stool in the shop by far. I'm gonna check my fridge to see if I have a beverage. Hey Omar, thanks for stopping in, doing a little tip, appreciate it. Always appreciate it. Thank you. Again, yeah, if you guys aren't interested in becoming members, you can do super chats, super stickers. Other members can give memberships to other people. There's a whole slew of ways to throw money at me. It was really, let's not pretend it's anything else. James would build a house with a big ass workshop, woodworking, leather, metal. Sounds like a lot of fun. I don't know if I would do leatherworking anymore. Oh, I know. Okay, one thing I would do is I would make this channel more of like, I would have it so I can like do very specific things and hire some people to help me with the other stuff, then not have to worry. And it would be like, there'd be patterns every week. It would be like constantly. But as it is, like every time I try and find people to help out, like I want is people I want to buy patterns off people. They don't have to be my patterns. I just like doing it and sharing it and doing the videos. I'm not like all hung up on my patterns. My patterns are decent, they're decent, but there's lots of great patterns out there. So one of the things I would do is I would hire somebody to build, maybe. Maybe I could do the carving if somebody was in town wasn't able to do it. I could buy patterns off people. It'd be like a whole network thing that would be where I step back and do other things that I enjoy while building this business. Because we got 172,000 people. There's 30 of them in here watching the stream. All right, I'm going to check to see if I have a drink. I don't think I do, but I'm going to check. I got water back here. That'll do. Water it is. Water it is. Oh, nice chord, hey? I didn't even notice that. I guess when it's focused on me, it doesn't matter. Whatever. Doesn't really matter either way. Personal chef would be good. Hey. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking less about maids and more about personal chef. All right, so for this one, I'm going to... Hey, BK Creative. Yeah, I'm going to start doing some random stream days, so make sure your notifications are on and set to all if you care about the streams. Just saying. Make sure you like this stream if you care about the stream as well. Just saying. So I'm going to do a serpent on this, which is, you know, glorified knotwork with a tail. But I think I'm going to do an intertwining tongue, I think. Do I do 2 serpents? The whole plan was to do 2 serpents, but now I'm not even sure if I want to do 2 serpents. I could just do 1. Though I also kind of wanted it structured. Thinking. All right. So first of all, our space for this is like a rolled edge. So we want to make sure, well, let's do a little sketcheroo here. Recent pencil eraser. Recent pencil eraser. And I got these, I think I got the pencil eraser brush from, oh, what's that guy's name? Ergo Josh. If somebody's using a Procreate and curious about that brush, Ergo Josh has a set of brushes. I think that's where I got the pencil eraser one from. What's going on here? Why? Oh, set to eraser again? How am I not seeing this? Oh, it's super light. Okay. Anyways, we don't want to really go like roughly keep it out of that space, you know? Hell, even away from the edge. Too far away from the edge. None of this is probably going to matter in the end, but we'll see. Whatever. Anyways, oops. All right. Another layer. Do I need another layer? No, I don't need to be on another layer yet. That's silly. Reading. Read. All right. Do I want to do a serpent? I do so many serpents. What if I did more like a knotwork vine kind of deal? That could be cool. Two different lines though, because then we can come off of it like and cheat a bit. We can be like, for instance, we can come in here. This is just a swiggle. But then we can come off here and do different lines that come through. That's a horrible example. That looks more like a dog than anything else. I drew a dog by accident. Okay. Anyways, moving back. All right. A bunny. A wolf. I said this earlier. I don't want to be asking people for how to draw a freaking bunny or a wolf. I'm just gonna do a vine thing. And like as much as it's a bit of a cop out, I'm doing this because I want it to be more of a Sporran type thing. I don't think my Viking serpents belong on it. And by more of a Sporran type thing, it's a Sporran. This is a Sporran. It's not like slightly a Sporran. It's supposed to be a Sporran. That's a good start. It's a good start. Look at that squiggle. Maybe I should just be more tight. Same thing as I did before. Make it... I don't know why I'm doubling it up already, but whatever, I'm going to do it anyways. I'm BK creative. Wolf eating a bunny. There you go. I'm just gonna do a lot of winging it on this one. See what we come up with. No, it should be like this. It's a little weird. Let's fix that up a bit. Make it a little smoother. Yeah, that kind of stuff could be cool. What if we just bring this off here? Whoops. We're gonna do this action here, which is gonna probably be a little weird. We'll see. We'll see how weird it is. Split this. And then we're going over this one. and then under the other one. And this is going to go over here, over, under. And this has to go under, in theory. I think it's going to be a little bit jumbled, but... Yenilith, thank you. Item suggestion, boots. Nice, look at that. It's kind of an interesting tangle we've got going on over here. Oh, that's actually not right. Because we've got this coming over here. This goes under, over. In theory, this goes under this. And then this one would go over. Or under, yeah, duh. Duh. This is over and this is under. It's chaos on the iPad. Complete chaos. Pandemonium. Kind of a neat little weave we've got going on, don't you think? Can you, I guess you can play catch up with the Inktober prompts, can't you? I should just stream it. I don't know if I'd lose people or not. I was thinking I should just stream every day and just do a 2-hour morning stream where I do my Inktober. This is dumb here. Dumb. Like why stop there with that line? Why don't we just bring that right around? Right? That's not enough of a curve. Not enough of a curve. So I don't want to adjust the curve. Like, I want my curves to gradually change. I don't want it to be sharp. So I have to get it going out here if I want it to curve around to where I want it. I gotta like, whoop, too flat. Come on, come on, come on. Get around there, bud. That's a bit better. Whoop. Gonna do the cheat thing again where I do that and then start the second half in a different spot. It's a little wide, but I'm going to thin it out and get to here. All right. Yeah. Okay, let's look, you know, like that's looking kind of cool. You know, I keep going on about how I just do, you know, just doing serpents and just doing Knotwork. But every once in a while I do something different. And this is Knotwork, but it's something different. So let's just make it as like ridiculously complicated as possible. Is that what we're going to do? And then I'll cry later when I'm trying to, oops, don't want to do that. Can't erase at the middle. Shouldn't be erasing at all. Oh, I've done all these crosses here, but they're all going to have to be reversed. That's why. Anyways. Let's just keep doing the Knotwork instead of going cross crazy. We can come off here? No. Anyways, let's do this. Why don't you make a pumpkin with vines? Hey Jeeves, thank you for stopping in. Glad to have you here. Tell all your friends, etc. On this one I want to do a lot of splits like I've done here. I'm splitting the line because it's fun. It can also be horrible, but it's fun. So like if we just do here, I'm gonna split this. and kind of curl up into here and nestle right here, little thingy. Nope, because now I see a mustache on a Cyclops. Mustache on a Cyclops. Nope. That's got to keep going or something, I don't know. Am I overthinking it? Yes. Screw it. Okay, we're doing longer mustache on a Cyclops. No, don't like that either. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna do it because just because I see a mustached Cyclops doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It just doesn't look good. Was gonna do it, doesn't look good. All right, rereading. Something up here would be good. I'm gonna split it right from this. Something simple. Give it a little bit of a curve, maybe a little curve into another. I might change these a little bit later, but for now it's fine. Draw this line down a bit, erase this muddy part. I wonder if I could, yeah. Could I get around the corner? Is that crazy? Is that out of place? No. Then I could bring it back through here. Oh my god, what? I've lost my mind, everybody. I'm gonna have to clean this up real soon. That comes up through there. Yeah. I can see it. I don't know if anybody else can see it still, but I can see it. We're going through here too. And then I'm gonna clean that up after this line, because this is insane. All right, that's ridiculous. But trust me, it'll look good. All right. Oh, I gotta kind of clean. I gotta finish this up too. This has got to do something. What if I just brought this into here and just erased that bit? That's silly. I've kind of given it ears. I don't care. I'm going to just go with it. Take that down a bit. This is nothing, right? Yeah. Is it okay to post your username on Instagram? Yeah, I don't care. Post whatever you want as long as it's, you know, use common sense. Drawing guide, turned it on. Done. All right, let's see if we can unlock this web of crazy. I may make another version of this because this is a bit bonkers, but for now, whatever. All right, we're good. Jesus. That's gonna screw up. Yeah. Oh, actually, almost good. Oh, I'm doing pencil eraser. Studio pen. Eraser. It's like a heart within a harp. Nice. Oops. Nope. Gonna be a lot of over-under issues. There must be. Well, it's a little bit crazy, everybody, but we're fighting through it. I think it's gonna look cool. It's a little bit of a mess right now. Whoa. Fail. Whoa, fail again. I've also got like a thing called Paper-like on this tablet. It's like makes your tablet feel a little bit more like paper, which is nice. No. Come on. There, that's better. Oh, I know what I'm doing. My brain's not working. There. This needs to be cut off here. Oops. What's going on here? Better. Like the Curve, up and over, up and over. It's better. What? What do you mean, what? What's going on? How is everybody doing? Are you all awake? Is it nap time? Is it nap time? Whoops. My next sketching stream, I'll do some animals. Okay, that's not true. That's not true at all. I'll do an animal, and I'll get some references up so I can draw it without feeling like an idiot. Because now I'm sketching right in front of my computer. It should be easy to have references. You can figure that out. So make sure you're got your notifications on for that stream. Unlocking this from itself will be interesting. Now the question is, where is that coming from? Oh, I branched it off of that. Okay. No more heart attack. I was like, why is this like this? So to branch it, we're gonna just do a little erase here. Oops, a little erase got a little weird really quick. Weird again. What are you guys talking about? What is James drawn? I think this goes back to our art is very much an interpretation for every single person. It's an individual thing. Yenilith might have got something else from that fire-breathing hamster. How do you not like a fire-breathing hamster? Not like is one thing. I don't know about offending you through a fire-breathing hamster. Is it sliding around here? I don't know. All right. getting all our lines in, and then we got a lot of work to do on the over-under and stuff. Little bit. Looks like a mess, but we'll figure it out. We're going to take the, whoops. Drawing guide. We're going to turn the drawing guide off. Now, how many crosses in the middle are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This might work. It probably won't work out. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of beveling involved in this. I may hate myself afterwards. I don't know, James. I'm not here to police anybody's Instagram. Everybody, art's not for everyone. Some art's not for everybody. I'm not worried about it. And if Yonolith doesn't like it, that's fine. Yonolith is allowed to not like it. I'm gonna start dealing with this craziness that I've got going on here. All right, we're just gonna start wherever. Boom, right here looks like a good spot. This is going to be a disaster, I think. On the sketching front, it's going to be a gigantic headache. But I'm doing it. Doesn't matter. Oh, and yeah, I had already started to do a bunch of these, so this is going to get a little weird. Over, under, over, well, at least this works. Under, over. Right away, like this is already gimpy in here, I think. Yeah. This. How am I going to correct this right away? See, this is where I'm like already having issues. Let's ignore that for now and just go over here, because we know this is going to be correct for now. Over, under, I am not offended by much, so you don't have to worry about me. Over, under. This is going over, so this is going to go under this other one. And then it becomes 1, so then we kind of have an option of whatever we want to do, right? Because these are forming into 1. Now, when we get down here and there's a line, a line, we can choose either, really. Though, well, kind of choose either. Like, I would err on the side of this one because it's the main line, but whatever. Under, over. We're gonna go over. And then we're under this one. You guys are still along for this journey. Very nice, very nice. Might as well fix this line. There we go. Oop. Oop. A little much. And we start to unlock these lines a bit. If we can, like, remember how. A little messy. Getting there. Yeah, we're gonna have to invent some more lines later to fix a bunch of issues, probably. Because we've just willy-nilly crossed everything up like crazy. I say we as if I'm blaming you guys as well. You're at fault for this. Oh, my back is... Oh. Sorry. What? You know, I can't comment on that, and I can't comment on the art. I haven't seen it. But everybody's life experience is their own. So I can't. People can't police their art based on other people's life experiences. I'm sure it's all fine in the end. What are we doing here? It's getting crazy. It's getting crazy. Okay, so now we're into here. Where we're doing just... I'm just going to keep turning it in circles. That'll help. Under. Over. This will... Like, it looks like a mess right now, but I think it's going to look really cool when I clean everything up and you can see the different parts, you know? I don't know. I'm going to keep the channel as civil as possible. If you've got your opinion on something, tell James your opinion. And tell James your experience, and James can think about it. But, you know, do it privately and just talk, I don't know. Do it privately. But, like, I come from a, like, I'm not, without giving a bunch away, I'm not easily offended by things. But I've got, like, I'm a leather worker. Like, I've done, like, lots of S&M gear, lots of movie props. I've been in, like, alternative music scene for ages, so I'm just not easily offended. But that's me. That's me. Bum, 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 bum. Over, under. It's starting to take shape here a little bit. And then the repair will begin. Getting there. What a tangled mess. You know? Well, if that's over, that should just go under here then. Honestly. Oh, geez. Now my eyes are starting to have a moment here. If that's going over that, that's going under that. All right, so let's do this here. My back's a little sore. I do need a better chair if I want to be doing this for an extended period of time. And then if it's under there, it's going over this one, so. That means we're gonna get into here. Oh yeah, here. It's going over this, so under, over that, then it's going under this here, so we're getting rid of this line here. Oh, no. Is that snugged up against that? That is. So this line. Am I right? Have I lost my mind? Again? You can see it appearing. You know, now that the lines are starting to cross and weave together. it is becoming what I wanted it to become. And this is going to go over here. Right? Am I correct? Yes. And then under here. Or is that a line itself? That's a line. I'm just talking to myself. It's okay. Let's extend this a bit so it doesn't look so weird. Whoops. Let's do a little like, yeah, like that. Let's turn this off. Yeah, it's coming. That looks pretty cool. I think so. It's a bit of a mess, but it's also cool. But something weird's happening here. So this is going under that and over that piece. And so this is going over this. Oh, this is what's happening weird. This needs to be cut off right here as it dips under this. Is that what's happening? Oh my God. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I'm also losing my ability to draw a line. There we go. And then this needs to be like this. I think this is how it is. Because the lines are right next to each other. They're kind of one thing. So this is kind of like folding underneath itself tightly, which is fine. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah, yes. Yes, I'll just keep telling myself yes. Oh, trust, look at you. You're like right on the moment. Nice. Yeah, if you guys want to talk about it, great. Don't fight about it, because everybody's art is their own thing, and I'm not interested in fights. I haven't had to block or kick anybody yet from this, other than porn bots, which haven't come back in a while. Like, we've done our job. Like, me, I did it. Under, over. This will have to come over here. Boop. Fail. I do a lot of over erasing because the brush is round. I don't want to switch the size of it, and to make a crisp cross, I'm gonna have to redraw it anyway. So that's why you'll see me just willy-nilly erase a bunch of stuff that didn't need to be erased. All right, all right. In here we got this going over under, so this is going over. Yeah, that's what I just did. Duh. Duh. I'm amazed that this hasn't had a hiccup yet. I don't think it will. Oh, no, there was something up here that I have to check again. I think. There was like over, under, over. Yeah, there's like a double over here. I'll figure that out. So there'll be a double under over here then, in theory. This is going the wrong way. This needs to be over. Remember that if you are a member of this channel, you get access to the Discord. People chat on there, post their projects, ask questions of other crafters, you know, that kind of stuff. If that interests you. Whoops. That is a perk, which I haven't actually mentioned when I've been plugging the membership. So both people from my Patreon and people from my YouTube members get access to Discord. Over, under, over. Yeah, I did all this back mirrored with the drawing guide on, so these have to be fixed. What did I just do there? Did I screw that up? Am I crazy? No. This came up here and goes under, so it has to come up here and go over. And then we're going to have to solve our problem very soon. Problem solving. Well, we don't have to. We could just leave it, but that's... My brain won't let me do that. Like, who's going to really notice until they're in the middle of carving it? We still have 30 concurred viewers. Thanks, you guys. Make sure you hit the like button on the video. If you're not subscribed, which actually I said earlier that everybody has to be. No, they don't. They just have to be subscribed to chat. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe right now. Hit the notification bell, future content, all that jazz. I release patterns and artwork to people on the interwebs for them to make stuff. And when I say release to, I mean they can purchase it. But the tutorial videos are there. You can always just copy it. Let's see. Over, under, back is sore. When I finish this, I'm going to do two things. So I'm going to do a... oh, I should check my email because I've been trying to get my warranty done on my Atom Mini. Have they contacted me yet? No, they have not. They're trying to fleece me for my warranty. What was I saying? I totally lost my train of thought and went off on a tangent. Oh, yes. After this, I'm going to go buy a chair and a power supply because I've started my desk that I've made here that rolls around. I'm trying to get everything onto it and have my power supply on it and one cable going into the desk, and then I can move the desk anywhere in the shop. I'm almost at that point, but I've got a couple things that are still kind of like not, if you know what I like, to just... I've got my LAN cable I need to deal with and an extra cable of something. Anyways, I need a bigger power supply. Power supply? Power bar. Power bar. Any of you guys interested in a tech video? Like what's my gear? Anybody? Does that interest you at all? Anyways. This little thing, and do this little thing. Look at it, it's so pretty. This is probably still not at the point where we're fixing it. So this is, yeah, this should be over. Oh, what do we got going on here? Under, over. because the other one is under, so this one has to be over. Doesn't have to be, but should be. I'd like to see your setup in depth. I assume you're talking about Sean. Sounds good. I can do that for sure. It's grown. I've spent a lot of money on stuff that I probably don't need, but I at least have a general idea of what you do need and what is useful. Even just this year, I got this Atom Mini, which enables me to do the streaming stuff and switch my camera. Oh, it's just me. Switch my cameras around. Let's go to this one for a bit. I've got a lot of gear. Depending on what you want to do, some is more important than others. I'm also a terrible person at always thinking I need the next little bit of gear to be able to do something. So I had lots of gear to stream for ages and I didn't stream. So I finally just said, I said, I'm an idiot. It's time to start streaming. I don't know if those were my exact words, but it was close. All right. Down here, we've got the same thing where we are double checking our mirrors because we know this has to be mirrored. And so my way of working through this is just to look over here and we can see this thing goes over and it goes over here as well. So that's obviously from when I was, unless something's, yeah. So that needs to be reversed as we make our way through this. And then that means it'll be here. And here. All right. And then we will double check this. This one went crazy. Right. So then this goes here. Please tell me I'm not wrong. Because that goes under, this goes over, and then smoothly into this under that we've already done. Whoop. Whoop. There. A little garbled up here. Fix that. Check chat. Tech vid and shop tour. Sounds good. I did a shop tour before, but it was kind of basic. So I'd like to do a better one. Let's get back up in this craziness. Getting a little bit of a headache. So this is going over 2 now. That's not correct. This goes over, this goes under. This one right here goes under. Yes. Did I just change that and screwed up? Have I lost my mind? This goes over. This goes under. Yeah. I think I did screw it up, but who knows? "34 concurrent viewers. I appreciate you all for hanging out with me. I'm going to bring this in a little bit more. Whoa. Whoa. It's looking pretty good. This line's crazy thick for some reason. Not going to worry about it. All right. Now we got this. This is funny. We got this fucking line. So obviously it's got some issues. Goes over that. Under this one, that's easy fix. What's that? How did I manage that? Close enough. Checking the chat. Talking about a generator or something? Like on the table? I don't know. I have long power cords. I don't think a generator is probably excessive. Aren't they loud? Probably not loud. I'm probably crazy. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right. Where are we at here? Echoes under, echoes under. So that's where that error is occurring. Those are both over. That's wrong. Right here. All right, I think we're getting close to having to solve our problem. One side is under, over, over. One side is over, over, under, whatever. Should at least make them identical, which means, not identical, mirrored, which means this has to do this before I start figuring it out. Oops. All right. So one side it goes under both, and the other side it goes over both. It also goes here as well. This is weird, and this is weird. It's this goes over both here, and it goes under both here. Time to solve. And yeah, if you guys try and call out how to solve it, it'll be pretty funny because it's probably more that I need to add a line. This is probably what really needs to happen, or take away a line. If that one goes under, that solves that and that. But then it doesn't solve that. Oh, that's going under as well. What's going on there? Like this is doing it as well. That goes double under. This goes double over. Now this is the exciting part where people start going about their day and leaving the stream as I stare at this. Over, under, under. Under, under. Over, under. Okay, that's it wrong too. That goes over, under, over. That goes under, over, under. That's fine. I feel like I don't have it perfectly mirrored yet before I start playing with this. If you're going for symmetry, the curl under the head of the right side is under when the left side is over. If you're going for symmetry, the curl you're going for symmetry, the curl under the head on the right side is under. Oh, they all need to be mirrored. They're not it's not symmetrical. Well, they're reversed. They're mirrored as in like if there was a line, and they're not really mirrored. I don't know what I'm talking about. It will be reversed. One side it'll be the other way around on everything. So if you look at it, they're all reversed. All right, James, you are now understanding. Good job. Well done. That's how you do it. Now I need to solve this. So what's the first solution that I can think of? All right, so if I put this under, let's say, and then I put this over, oops, right? No, that's not working. Oh yeah, yeah, okay. I'm on the right track, but it's gonna just screw something else up. So it's just kind of like working your way down the line, just fiddling. So that kind of solves that whole corner, but then puts us into a weird spot here. But if we go over and then under, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna solve those like that because that's the more we get it towards the center to play with, is the better for us in the end. Us, me. All right. Yeah, is mirror the wrong word? Is it inverted? Is that the word I'm thinking of? Okay, so we got that, and then, oh, but then that, I'm fucking so confused. Did I just draw the lines and then erase them? I'm amazing. Boom. Trust me. So yeah, I'm just making more problems, but this one's got like a lot of chaos in here. This has got like 4 different lines that are screwed up. So this will at least force it to a more centralized 1 or 2 in theory, right? So now we're pushing it into here, which is fine. Reading. Drama undramified, very nice, very nice. All right, now we're gonna do the other side. And that involves also this part. This is a little bit of a weird curve on here, so I'm gonna extend it out. All right. Now we've just forced it all closer to the center. This is under or over. Now, this is probably what part of the problem is this split. But that's not terrible. So I'm just going to reverse these because they're going to have to be. And then eventually it's going to just be that we have to pretend that the split goes the other way, I guess. One sec. Rambling. Come on. Come on. Over, over. Oh. All right. I could play, I think I've said this before, I could play some light medieval music while I do this. Super faint if I wanted to. I wonder if that's a terrible idea? Probably a terrible idea. You never know. I'll just try it next time. Worst that could happen is people go like, I don't like the music. Okay, turn it off. So I do have music that I'm allowed to play without having to worry about moolah. And I mean super faint, just like to drown out the quiet bits of nothing when I'm not talking, for instance. All right, so we've sorted this all towards this, but we don't really have to do anything now, right? Like that's the problem, but it's not, because this is split. It's not really a problem. No problem. Because it's split, it doesn't really matter to me, it's fine. I do want to extend this side because I did the other side, but I don't think I extended this one a little. Bring that out a little bit more to make it look more like it's separated, you know? Obsessing about little bits. Let me see. May I just say, I really miss the older vids you did with the epic tunage in them, says Jeeves. I've been doing some tunage, but I've also been releasing some videos without tunage. I'll throw some more epic stuff in next time. There's a lot of people that do just build video. There's a lot of people that do build style videos, and they have no talking, no music, no intro, no outro, tons of views. And so I'm trying to harness that a little bit. It's true. That's what I'm trying to do. So that's why you're going to see me release old videos that I've done in the past, and it's going to have no talking, no music. It'll just be tool sounds and no intro, nothing. Just to try. And also, people miss my videos all the time. You guys nobody here has watched all my videos. Well, most likely there's like nobody here that's watched every single video. And some of you may have even missed videos. I have people that are regular subscribers where I've re-released that no talking video, and they're like, "Oh, this is great. I love this pattern." Well, I've already released that video like 3 months ago. Did you not see it? So most people don't even see my freaking videos. Look at this. It's freaking it's looking pretty dope, I must say, for like just being a little silly with it. You know, like look at that. That's cool. And it's really far away from the edge, so we can, if we want to, we can grab it and like, no, not warp. Uniform scale it. And we can bring it out a bit, you know, just a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. I might actually even warp it just a touch to get it, like pull a little bit of this down, you know? Just like a little bit to make it, like this is the stuff you can't do with a pencil like that, just that. Make it take the curve a bit more. Yeah, it's great. Obviously, I like to finesse all these little round bits, so I'm going to do that. Sean, are you sure you've watched every single video? Because have you seen the urinal vlog? Have you watched the urinal vlog? If you haven't watched the urinal vlog, you're in for a treat. Go search Dark Horse urinal vlog and have a good laugh at my expense. Yeah, Sean, I'll film. See now. So another problem with my channel is that I filmed for 10 hours. I'm talking to you guys, but having nothing. I filmed for 10 hours. And then I have 15-minute videos. So almost all my videos where I have carving now, I'm going to do... There's 3 videos out of it. There's the main video, 15 minutes long, everything in it, a little bit of music, a little bit of me talking, intro, etc. There's the re-release remix of no talking, no music, just tool sounds. And then there's a solo video on... hell, I could even do this as a separate video as well. And then there's a solo video that is just the carving, which people seem to like. I don't know. And it's just tool sounds. So at least I get 3 videos out of my 10 hours of footage. I wish I just did talking head videos. It'd be so much easier. I need to find some talking head ideas to do. That would be pretty good. James Dean says the deep lore of Dark Horse Workshop. Someone call Matt Pat. I don't know who Matt Pat is, but yes, the deep lore. It's true. Where are we at here on this beautiful craziness? Man, that looks cool. Look at that. We could even do a little pull up here. Am I getting carried away? Let's not get too carried away. In fact, I want to warp it back. Not warp it, but uniform move it just a little bit because it's really close to the edge. And now, if we want to, we can go through and do those little line bits. Middle top needs fixing. Oh, you mean just like the bloobs? Yeah, these all need to be fixed. Like I usually go through and do like a better circle. And bring these in a bit. Right? Oops. Not tight enough to make it properly. Let's see. I see more chat going by, but I'm not reading it. I'll read it in 1 second. Oh, 2 under 2 over, he said. What is it? Oh, yes, yes. Thank you. Oh, that's great. Good. I was worried for a second that it was like something brutal. Thank you, Trust. I think it was Trust, right? Yeah. I'm probably about 40 seconds behind you guys if you're ever waiting for me to figure out what you're talking about. Because I assume I'm going to get a message. Oh, there. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. Then I can do all this stuff for 1,000 years. I also need to redo some of these circles at the end, but I think that might drive people. I think it'll be a little more, a little less aggravating on people's eyes if it's my hand. You can see my hand also turning it instead of it just flashing the screen, turning this way and that. Jeeves, you could do compilation vids using old clips talking about tips, tricks, blah, 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 on beveling, stitching, carving, dyeing, then do talking head and B-roll kind of thing to visually explain as you talk. I like it. I like it. I do tend to film everything like for that video again. So I like the idea of using past footage since I have so much of it. like my last, I don't know how many of you guys are going to be, let me see, what am I going to do? I don't know how many of you guys are going to be interested in this pattern, but should be done soon. I might film this one next just because it's ready almost. I think you were talking about game theory before. Yeah. I've said this before. Stay tuned for me filming, doing a live stream of me playing video games. I have a gaming channel, but I'm gonna do some gaming on this channel, just because I can. I'm also gonna do one where I paint my first miniature in 20 years, which is gonna be soon because I have the miniatures and I gotta paint them. If that's something that interests you, if not, well, don't have to watch it. I do want to make this channel more like this is what I do. This is my life kind of deal, and people can either enjoy it or not. And I'm not going to stress about it, and I'm not going to be running around doing too many sponsorships. I do have a sponsorship coming up, I think, which is the first one that I felt reasonable about in a while that I can put into my video without having to like overthink it. It's a leather bomb kind of thing, so a leather bomb, and I was contacted directly by somebody, and they're actually going to pay me money instead of like not. All right. Oh my God, there's so many little marks. Make those ones bigger. Dark Horse GameStop. I should, yeah, I don't know. I said my theory before. Most of the people on my channel, most of the subscribers do not watch my videos. But that's most YouTubers. It's not like my channel specifically. I'm like, oh my God, people aren't watching me. No, most YouTubers, their subscribers don't watch. Because there are very specific things that they want to watch. They subscribed for one video 3 years ago that they liked, you know, that kind of stuff. And then on top of that, when people do watch your video, most of the people are not subscribers that watch the video on top of that. So me doing different content on this channel should really not hurt it at all. Sure. But we'll see. Maybe it will. And I'll be like, okay, bad idea. Or maybe I won't care. I'll make very, very little money off YouTube, so I'm not really worried about it. Oops. I must have missed some here somewhere. As I stare at it blankly. If you haven't already, so everybody, if you are interested in using this artwork for yourself, take a screenshot. I don't know. I don't want to email everybody. I did an email last time. It was just annoying. So if you want to use this for yourself, if you're part of this stream today, you can. This is only for people part of the stream. Hard for me to police that, but I will. You can use the art for whatever you want. For this, if you want to. If that's the thing you want to do, take a screenshot. Enjoy. I'll clean it up for you here. One sec. There, that's better. You got that. Give you guys a moment to screenshot it if you want. It's not totally done, but it's pretty much done. And then we've got this as well. You guys can use on whatever projects you want to use. You can sell your projects with this on it if you wish. Another screenshot you can take, obviously, again, only for people that were watching the stream. Don't make me track you down with my goons if you are seeing this later. So feel free to take a screenshot of this as well. I'm going to wait a second because I don't know if people can paste that fast. All right. My second has been taken up. Look at these. This one's pretty dope, I must say. I gotta fix my little round bits. I'm gonna fix them on stream because that's where I'm doing this. What time is it? Almost 4 o'clock. Nice. This to be a little rounder out the edge. Bring this in a bit more, maybe. Yeah. If you want me to do this again, tell me with the screenshot stuff because maybe I jumped the gun. Oh, duh. Was it not? I'm an idiot. So there you go. So now you can wait until I do it again. We're going to do it again. The one problem with not having a producer here. We'll do it again, and we'll do it with all my circles done. An angled screenshot of a drawing. Super useful. And yeah, it makes sense because I jumped the gun anyways. Thank you, Trust. What do we got left? We got 2 more of these to do. Oh, I should fix this too. And then I'll whoops. We'll do a proper. Oh, I should fix these too, honestly. These little. It's that one. And then we'll do the proper, like, actual screen grab. Whoop. Do a little nitpicking here, a little bit of nitpicking. Okay, maybe a lot of nitpicking, I don't know. Is that all of them? Is that all my little squiggles? I think so. Let's do this. There you have it. You may use that for what? Oh, damn it. Damn it. All right. Now, let's do that again. There. Oh, I'm standing up. My butt's sore. Hey, Reese, how you doing? So grab a screenshot of that. If that's something that interests you, you can use that for your projects. You can sell the projects with this artwork on it if you so wish. And you can use this only if you were watching this stream. And policing that will be very difficult, but I imagine the number of people that are going to watch till the end of the stream is very low. So it doesn't matter. And then we got this over here. Same thing. Feel free to use that on your projects. Yeah, totally. Hey, we're fighting tonight if you're bored. We're fighting. There you go. You can use that as well. Grab a screenshot of that one. Yeah. I appreciate everybody tuning in. And that Knotwork looks really badass. I'm super happy with it. Super happy with it. Mostly super happy. Oh, Jesus. Is my other light on? Yeah, it is. So, that is the stream. We got 2 new members. There's always a chance that as you wander out of this incredible stream, that you become a member for the low cost of $1.99. You get emojis, you get access to the Discord, you get a green name, which some people, they put that at the top of the list of things that you get, and you get my undying thanks. And you also get to make sure that the streams keep happening. Because as I said earlier, if I don't make any money on these streams, then I shouldn't be streaming. I should be filming content and just putting it on the channel, is what it is. Anyways, that's my last spiel of this stream. We are going to close this out so smoothly. Once again, my intro is my outro because I haven't gotten around to dealing with it. Appreciate all of you guys for stopping in. Thank you for this surprise stream. Remember to hit the notification bell and turn it to all because I'm going to be surprise streaming all week at different times. I'm going to try and get a 9 a.m. stream in, which sounds 9 a.m. PST, West Coast, which sounds crazy, but it is what it is. Thank you very much for stopping in, and I will see you next time. Ciao.